Today, I'll be reviewing 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell. Every time I see a John Maxwell book, I go, oh my God, where has this man been my entire life? Or where have I been his entire life? Right? Because he's an intelligent man. He's someone we should learn from. He's a good mentor. And so he starts off strong by saying, life is in session. Are you present? The thing is, a lot of us want to do things later. We want to do it tomorrow. We want to do it someday. And we never really get around to it. But the truth is that life as we know it is already happening. We are writing history as I speak. So whatever you forfeit doing now, you may not do it, and then history won't have it that you did that. So that kicks off with the first law, which is the law of intentionality, which simply means you have to be intentional with what you want to do. If you're not intentional, then it's definitely not going to happen for you. Law number two is the law of awareness, knowing what you want, knowing who you are, knowing where you're going, and where you want to arrive at. And that law has some gaps in it. The first gap is the gap of knowledge. I don't know what I want. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I want to go. You're going to have to work to bridge that knowledge. You may have to do with reading or listening to people, but you have to ask yourself also some really serious questions and answer them. Take your time to answer them. What do I really want? What are my passions? What are my desires? What do I wish to achieve? Now, next to that is the law, it's the gap of inspiration. I don't really feel like doing it. And you think something magical is going to happen on the inside, and all of a sudden you're going to have this unimaginable zeal to go change. Yeah, that may not happen. Next to that is the gap of perfection. Things are not yet right. You don't have the money yet, you don't have this yet and that yet. And you're waiting for the universe to align. And yeah, that may not happen as well. Next to that is the gap of expectation, right? There are certain people you are looking up to do certain stuff for you. Yeah, that may not happen too. And next to that is the gap of assumption that you will know better when you grow. You most probably won't if you don't want to. So you're going to have to figure out ways to bridge these gaps and so that you become very aware of yourself. Now, next to the law of awareness is the law of the mirror. The law of the mirror states that you have to take a look at yourself. Look inward. What do I want? What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? So, yeah, try the law of the mirror and figure yourself out. Next to that is the law of reflection. The law of reflection states that you have to take a look at what you're doing. Sometimes what you're doing might actually be wrong. And to validate that point, he says, or he quotes someone who said that a person who is on the wrong path doesn't need motivation to speed up. He needs to stop and look at what he's doing. Sometimes you need to stop. Sometimes you have to give yourself an honest evaluation of the things that you're doing and figure out if you need to retrace, you need to take a different path. Yeah, so the law of reflection. And the last law that we will speak about today is the law of consistency. If you do it today, you're going to have to do it tomorrow, and next tomorrow, and next, and next. If not, then you don't really build anything now, do you? And so that will be the last law we talk about this week. We'll try to do it in succession so that we can round up all the laws 5 per week. So that will give us 3 weeks. So I'll see you next week. Bye.